What's up everybody? Nate here. So the cryptocurrency market has had a bit of a rough start to 2022. We saw Bitcoin at the end of 2021 hit a new record high of around 66,000. However, by mid-January, it dropped below 34,000. And other major coins like Ethereum and Dogecoin also dropped way below their record highs. But if you counted cryptocurrency out in 2022, and I'm here to tell you that you were wrong. There are a few massive things going on in the cryptocurrency right now that could spark a huge comeback for some of the world's largest coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum. And even further, the future of cryptocurrency is super bright, as it might not only make a comeback in 2022, it could end up exploding and dominating the currency market, not just the crypto market, in 2023 and beyond. That's right, crypto's going wild again. So today I want to talk all about what's happening in the cryptocurrency market right now. We'll also go over what you can expect from cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum throughout 2022 and beyond. But before I get into all of that, if you haven't already, do me a quick favor and hit, smash, or destroy that thumbs up button below and ring that notification bell too. Both of those two things are completely free and they help to show me that you like this video and that you want to see even more just like it. Thank you so much for doing that. Now let's talk about how crazy crypto is going to be in 2022. So right now we have some insane things happening in the cryptocurrency market, and a lot of them are kind of coming out of left field. For one, you have the Ukraine-Russia crisis. Russia has been sending troops and military personnel to the Ukraine border over the last few weeks. This is in response to Ukraine actually joining NATO, and Russia does not like that. And this is really interesting for the cryptocurrency market because as soon as all of this started happening, thousands of cryptocurrency investors started pouring millions of dollars worth of crypto into Ukraine. And according to an article by CNBC, activists have deployed the crypto for a variety of purposes, including equipping the Ukrainian army with military equipment, medical supplies, and drones, as well as funding the development of a facial recognition app that identifies if someone is a Russian mercenary or spy. And seriously, cryptocurrency is being used in war. Now, this is really interesting to me because you got to think about why cryptocurrency would be a better tool for war than a traditional currency. The biggest being is that Bitcoin and Ethereum and other cryptos are not tied to a central government. Additionally, when you send crypto funds or you buy something, it's all on a decentralized exchange, meaning those transactions are completely anonymous. So somebody can take their crypto and give it to another country or another government and nobody would really know. And they definitely wouldn't know where that crypto was coming from. Versus if you used US dollars, then a lot of things can be assumed. Now, the US dollar is a massive currency. Many countries use it for a lot of things, including Ukraine. But this way, it doesn't directly look like Americans are funding the Ukrainians' defense order. But putting the Ukraine and Russia conflict aside for a second, this goes far beyond fundraising for war. Cryptocurrency is now being used to raise funds for international purposes. This has kind of been the downfall for traditional currencies for a long time. In order to use a traditional currency, you have to have access to things like the internet. You have to have access to a bank to actually store your money. If you don't, then how are you going to send your money? You can't send it anywhere if nobody knows you have it. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies completely subvert this idea because they allow you to trade and all you need is access to the internet. You don't even need a bank account. Internet access all throughout the world is getting stronger every single day, which means more and more people are able to access funds through non-traditional means like crypto. That's a good thing for the world because you can use money and send it anywhere in the world and back purposes that you wouldn't have been able to do just 10 or 15 years ago. Of course, this could also be used for all the wrong reasons, like money laundering and safe havens for cryptocurrency investors all throughout the world. You can transfer your cryptocurrency wherever you want to, and that might be outside the United States jurisdiction. And that makes it pretty hard for Uncle Sam to tax it, which is like his favorite thing. But getting back to the Ukraine-Russia conflict here, cryptocurrency plays a bigger role than just people donating money to the Ukrainian government. Nations around the world, particularly the nations of NATO, have condemned the actions from Russia. They want the Russian military to stop putting troops near the Ukrainian border immediately. Nothing has actually happened yet, but countries around the world are threatening economic sanctions against Russia if they actually invade the Ukraine. President Joe Biden said that his administration has worked on extremely harsh sanctions against Russia and that it would basically immobilize their country if Russia invaded the Ukraine. The reason being is because Russia and the Ukraine, while they have their own currencies, use a lot of US dollars. And if US dollars stop flowing into that country, well, that could cripple them. In addition, the United States has a massive foothold in that region and would essentially block a lot of resources from Russia if they were to move forward with their invasion. But here's where crypto comes in. If all of these economic sanctions are put on Russia, then what exactly is stopping Russia from accepting cryptocurrency as its legal tender? It's a long shot, but there is a possibility that because of this Ukraine-Russia conflict, Russia could be the first major country to accept Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies alongside its own currency. El Salvador is technically the first country to do this, as it did it in 2021, but Russia would be the first global superpower to do that. And it would make a lot of sense for Russia to do that because if all of these countries are no longer giving them money, well, they can still get money indirectly through cryptocurrency. And that would make the price of Bitcoin and other cryptos explode because now you have a global superpower that is not only accepting it, it's allowing it alongside its own currency, making the price of Bitcoin and other cryptos go wild in 2022. But that's not the only thing that's going on with Bitcoin and other cryptos this year. While crypto has been kind of crashing in 2022, it's been working behind the scenes to fix and improve itself. That way it can become the world's currency. One of the biggest issues with Bitcoin and cryptos right now is adoptability. So we use US dollars because everywhere pretty much accepts US dollars. You can walk in any store or shop in any online retailer and use US dollars to make a purchase. But it's a lot harder with Bitcoin, even though it's literally a digital currency. And experts have kind of gone back and forth on how to fix that issue. But really the issue is twofold, and that is starting to get improved every single day. Issue number one is all about visibility and how cryptocurrencies present themselves to the rest of the world. The more people talk about crypto, the more people that start investing in crypto, the more businesses are going to start accepting it. Businesses, for the most part, do not care where they get their money from as long as they get their money. And if that's in the form of crypto, then they're going to start accepting it. If people are willing to spend crypto at their establishments, then why wouldn't they accept it? And crypto has been getting a lot of buzz over the last few years, as the naming rights to the famous Staples Center were recently bought by Crypto.com. But now the CEO of Binance, and coincidentally, the world's richest cryptocurrency billionaire, just bought a $200 million stake in Forbes. Forbes is obviously one of the leading financial platforms in the world. It publishes all different types of personal finance and financial news content every single day. So it's kind of like this channel, except for if there were like 10,000 of me. And now that Binance's CEO has a massive stake in this company, he might be able to make a bigger push for cryptocurrency content. The fact of the matter is, the majority of the world is not using crypto. If that changes, then it's a no-brainer that cryptocurrency will be the world's biggest currency. If more people see crypto and talk about crypto, then that's going to be big for the market. And in addition, Binance is a crypto exchange platform. So you might start to see more ads and more chances for new investors to start trading on that platform. Now, this is kind of an interesting time for the cryptocurrency market because right now we have seen so many new cryptocurrency investors start buying coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum. That has helped to push the cryptocurrency market to new record highs over the last 2 years. And with even more exposure, that's only going to grow. And exposure lately has not been a problem for the cryptocurrency market, as Crypto.com actually made an ad with Matt Damon in it not too long ago. So while it looked like crypto was like a fringe idea just a few years ago, it is now well into the mainstream. And Matt Damon isn't the only major celebrity that's pushing different types of crypto right now. You also have Jimmy Fallon and Kim Kardashian and Floyd Mayweather all pushing up cryptocurrencies in 2020, 2021, and now 2022. Now, this is kind of good and bad for the cryptocurrency market because on one hand, crypto is getting the exposure that it needs. However, the exposure is really bad. Kim Kardashian in particular has been sued over some pump and dump schemes regarding cryptocurrency. These are essentially like rug pulls, where somebody will promote a cryptocurrency as being the next next big thing. And when they get millions of dollars poured into that currency, well, they just pull all of the money. None of that money actually went anywhere except for to the person's pockets. Scams like that have hurt the cryptocurrency market over the last 2 years. And it's not helping that crypto is being presented by celebrities who may just be taking advantage of brand new cryptocurrency investors. And I think right now this is gonna be an issue because these celebrities aren't really vetting these cryptocurrencies properly, and that is absolutely their fault. But at the end of the day, they're just trying to make a quick buck by promoting them. They're not actually buying these cryptos themselves. They just want to be the face for something. They see it as an advertising opportunity, basically like a sponsorship. They sponsor things all the time that they don't really believe in. And with every market boom, you're going to see some garbage coins come out of that movement. You see this in the stock market and you see this in the housing market. When things get built up and built up, investors tend to invest in the most risky assets and they pour their money in because everything is going up. They don't see an end in sight. But then you enter crash territory and all of these coins and investments that are really bad and not sustainable, well, they die off. There's not really any real value there. I mean, an asset has value. That's why investors put their money behind legitimate assets. For a lot of cryptocurrency investors, Bitcoin and Ethereum have a ton of value. They solve real world problems by using digital currency. Then you have some coins like meme coins that are basically just there to make fun of other cryptos. They don't really have a true purpose. Their value is totally speculative, and it only goes up or down depending on if people want it or don't want it. But again, as the world becomes more familiar with cryptocurrency, eventually those types of schemes and scams will go away, and these celebrities will start learning more about crypto as it becomes a bigger part of our everyday lives. Speaking of celebrities, not only are particular coins being pushed right now, but NFTs are huge in the cryptocurrency space as well. NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, have a lot of potential in the metaverse and the digital cryptocurrency world. In very, very simple terms, they allow you to create something unique and then sell that unique piece, whether it's art or a membership pass, to someone. And then it's completely protected because of blockchain technology. Right now, there's not really much going on in the NFT market. I mean, the idea of NFTs is really cool because it allows someone to buy something and have that unique one-of-a-kind thing. It's like buying a super rare painting. Musicians and artists all throughout the world are using NFTs and basically subverting traditional monetary models, like selling music through a record label or having an art piece in an art gallery. They're able to do it all online, and that's really cool. But the big problem is the technology just isn't there yet. However, recently, developers are working on the Web3 model. Right now, most of the internet is hosted on Web 2, but soon that might change because of the metaverse. Web3 would basically decentralize the internet, and it makes a lot of sense because education and the way we view entertainment online is all decentralized anyway. This is going to be huge with a cryptocurrency that is also decentralized. Many businesses have already talked about having major plans for Web3, and the idea here is that as Web3 develops, NFTs, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and any other cryptocurrency are going to be developed with it, which will basically mean that cryptocurrency will become modernized, and all of the technological problems that it's facing will become solved in the near to distant future, making it easier for people to buy, sell, and hold crypto, and also use it throughout the world. I mean, think about the metaverse. There's probably going to be digital storefronts in the metaverse, and it makes the most sense to use a cryptocurrency to complete those transactions, especially since everything is decentralized anyway. So in short here, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are in a rough spot right now, but there is a lot building for the cryptocurrency market in 2022 that could send it to new record highs. Of course, like any market, it has its problems to solve, but the future is looking bright for crypto. And developers are working hard behind the scene right now to not only make sure that cryptocurrency is one of the top investments in the world, but the world's go-to currency for the future of humanity. But now I want to know what you think about this issue. Do you think that the cryptocurrency market is set to explode in 2022, or do you think that it's nearing its end very soon? In addition, what else do you think I missed on my list? Are there more things that will help crypto explode this year, or is the market about to collapse? Whatever your thoughts are, leave a comment below before you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you liked this video. If you want to stay up to date with all of the top business and financial news, our team puts together a daily business and financial newsletter. You can sign up for it for free by clicking the link right over here. And if video's more of your thing, I've got another news breakdown right over here for you, so be sure to click on that before you go. That is it for me, everyone. Be kind out there, and I'll see you all in the next one.